Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today what I'll be doing is the assumptions tag. I asked a whole bunch of my followers on Instagram and Facebook to send in their assumptions of me, and that is what I'll be doing today. Also, before I start this video, if you could do me a huge favor, I am trying to become a Sephora Squad member. If you could leave a testimonial about me, that would be freaking amazing. I will leave the link in the description box below, and then I'm putting it right here on the screen. All you have to do is leave a little testimonial about how passionate I am about makeup and how I love to help and how I have maybe improved your life, whether it's, you know, brightened your day, or how I am honest, or how I've recommended a product to you, or how you just like watching my content. So if you could do that, oh, that would be so freaking amazing. Thank you so much, and let's get on to your assumptions. So I did the assumptions thing on Instagram, and then I also asked it on Facebook, so I'm combining all of these. I'm keeping people anonymous, but I'm just gonna kind of talk about the things that come up in the things that you're assuming. Some are funny, some are serious. A lot of them are really nice things, which I expected and I also didn't expect. There's only one that could kind of lean towards like a negative way, but it's really not. So I'm excited to kind of go in and explain myself and things like that. Someone says their assumption of me is badass as fuck. Yes and a no. I guess a lot of people can say that I am badass because I do crazy things like quit my jobs and go to Asia by myself for an assigned amount of time, but I don't know. I just like to live my life on the edge, I guess, but then I'm also like a really bad homebody, and I'm like 100 years inside, and all I like to do is watch Netflix and sleep. So, you know, you have a stinky booty. That is a false assumption of me. I'm actually really clean, and I take like 15 showers a day. So there you go. That you're nice. I can be, and I am kind of known to not be a pushover, but sometimes too nice to people. I kind of have this sense of people who have issues, and I tend to overly be nice to people who need my help even though they don't deserve it, or I shouldn't go out of my way to be nice to them, or they've screwed me over. I don't know, I have this thing where like I'm a caretaker, and I feel like I need to take care of everyone, and being nice to people who don't deserve it is usually the way. But then I'm also like kind of bitchy sometimes when I just don't feel like dealing with people's shit. So that's like a 50-50. Perfection. I am definitely not perfect, and I don't strive to be perfect. I am a human being. I make mistakes. As long as I'm growing and learning, that's all that matters, but I'm not perfect, and I hate being held on a pedestal because that's just an impossible level to like have to live up to, and I just don't like feeling that way. Okay, I assume you're a bad bitch that don't take no shit. Yes, I try to be that way. I think life is too short. I mean, like I said, I am going to be nice, but when certain people cross a certain line, that's it. Like, you're cut off. There's no coming back type of thing. So next one is no assumptions necessary. You're out there for everyone to see and keeping it real. I try to, because we live in this society where everything is so fake, and I can't say that I don't fit into that, because obviously on social media you're generally displaying your best side, you know, your trips, your awesome meals, your awesome boyfriend, or whatever it is, and you very seldomly actually put out the bad shit, and that makes sense because no one really wants to see that. But also it's unhealthy to constantly live in this world where you think that everyone just has it together, because on the outside everyone is kind of putting up this front, but on the inside everyone's dealing with their demons. People are dealing with family, relationship issues, friendship issues, money issues, job issues. Like, there's so many different things that people don't share out there, and I feel like sometimes that's necessary to kind of make someone else feel better, to know that they can relate to you on a personal level, because I don't think there's anyone out there that is just living this fabulous life that like they don't have a thing to worry about, and everyone in their family is healthy and happy, and just that's unrealistic. And I feel like some people need to put it out there that it's not normal life, And I try to be one of those people. You're blind. I'm not. I just think that wearing glasses is cute. I actually have 20/20 vision. Little did you know. You're a badass. I tried to be. I try to be. I try to be. Thank you. Thank you. Everything you do takes hard work and dedication, and you do it flawlessly. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I'm in a weird funk in my life where I'm like trying to figure it out. There's been a lot of things that didn't work out, and there's been a lot of planning toward things that didn't work out, and people screwed you over and things like that. And I learned the hard way that planning too much kind of breaks your heart. Eventually I'll get to where I'm going, but I do work really hard and I do dedicate myself, and I'm just trying to do my best. That's all. The next one is someone that I never thought would be on my mind so much. You cute. Thank you. Appreciate that. Feel the same. Someone with an old lady's name, but now someone that I never planned to like this much. You're cute. You're cute. That's all I have to say. The next one is I think you have a wonderful soul, honestly. So, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I try. I'm not perfect, and I don't strive to be that, but I strive to be the best person that I can be. Sometimes your circumstances don't necessarily allow you to be kind to everyone, and I am working on that to kind of take away from everything that I've been giving out to everyone and just kind of focusing on me, what I need, and the people that are closest to me that need my attention versus everyone. So thank you for still thinking I have a good soul. So the next one is out of my league. So first of all, I'm not on the market, and second of all, I don't believe in leagues. I believe in, I guess, right place, right time, right person, and I believe in connection. And that would be spiritual, mental, physical, all types of different connections have to be there. If it's not there, then that's just never going to happen, and it's never going to magically develop. So yeah, don't believe in leagues. The next one is cool, down-to-earth traveling chick. You have assumed correctly. I don't know if I would consider myself cool, maybe more weird. But definitely traveling chick. You got that spot on. You are from Lithuania, used to be a blonde. I don't know that these are assumptions. These are just facts, and you seem to know me. So, correct and correct. I am from Lithuania. I was born there, and I used to be blonde. Yes, I used to be... my natural hair color was blonde. Yes, those are facts. Nobody knows how to pronounce your last name. That is also another fact, and it is... Lithuanian version would be Božaitė, and then English would be Bauzait. So now you know. So the next one is I assume you care a lot about what people think of you and that you only eat vegan cepelinai. So no, I am not vegan, although I eventually want to be, but I'm also gluten and dairy intolerant, so I feel like I already don't really have enough options food-wise, and if I went vegan, I think as of right now in my life, that would just be way too much to handle because I'm already so limited. And I hate legumes and beans and all that jazz. And I do, to a certain extent, care what people think about me. I don't want people to get the wrong idea of me, but that's always happened. So I've grown thick skin to not give a shit. I can only do so much on what I do and what my actions are, and that's what really matters to me, what I put out there. What everyone else thinks of me, I really could care less. Yeah, so no, I don't necessarily care about what people think of me because I am not in control of that, and I can't be, and I can't sit there and worry about what someone else thinks. That would just give me way more anxiety than I already have. Well, when I first met you, I assumed you'd be stuck up. I'm not. I've never had any reason to be stuck up. I've never found myself to be better than anyone. I think I'm very average, and I do the best that I can. I've never been the skinniest, fittest, tallest. Like, I've always been very average. So I hope that you now know that I'm not stuck up. Seems like you're going through internal conflicts a lot. Isn't everyone, though? Maybe I just portray it more often than others, but I don't know, like I feel like if you're growing and evolving and trying to be a better person every day, like you would come to internal conflicts. No? I don't know. I already know you. Heart, no assumptions. I love you. You're great. I miss you. Next one is that you're a beautiful soul. There's so many people just looking deep down into my soul, and I love it. I try. Like I said in the other one, I try. as hard as I can, and I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I get scared. I act out. I'm not perfect by any means, but I try to learn from my mistakes, and I try to grow, and I try to be better. So thank you for realizing that. You first. No. No. I imagine you have enough makeup in your home to stock a salon. Yes. I have spent way too much money on that shit. So the next one is you've experienced heartbreak, but no. I clearly can't read. Why did no one assume that? You've experienced heartbreak, but no, it will make you stronger in future relationships. That has burned me kind of in a way. Yes, I do know it, and it has made me stronger, and I am completely a different person, and now I know what I want and what I don't want, but it has kind of burned me in a sense of it has made me, I don't know, like, I was single for a very long time after my last breakup because that shit was rough. And I think once I got into something new that kind of made me realize that I still have a heart, it made me freak out, and I was kind of a shitty person. So it kind of screwed me in the end because I was scared, and I acted out, and I don't ever want to be in the same position that I was in my last relationship towards the end. So it has made me strong. It's also fucked me over, and it's taken a long time to build myself back up to a normal human being and to, like, not be scared of things. And it's a ton of trial and error. It's like I'm a newborn giraffe. Like, I'm stumbling through this shit because life's hard. Makeup is something you're naturally good at with practice, of course. I've always been artsy. I've always liked to draw. I've always been really good at, like, looking at something and recreating it. I'm not necessarily creative, which is kind of where I struggle with, because, like, I can learn things and techniques, but when it comes to creating something, like, extraordinary that's just all me, I struggle with that and need to practice that more. So yes and no. You're self-taught makeup artist. Yes. I don't actually have any school training with that, but also schools don't really train you. I feel like the government just fucks you to spend money and to get a license, but they don't actually really teach you anything when you're going to get a license for, say, like, estheticians. Then no. You can speak more than one language. Yes. English and Lithuanian. Lithuanian was my first language. I should technically speak Spanish. Took 4 years of it, but no habla español. You wear glasses for aesthetics. You cute. Yes. Yes, I do. You know me? And yeah, definitely just aesthetics. 20/20 vision, like I've said before. So the next one is you're an independent woman. So this one is kind of hard for me because I've come from a very foreign family background where it's, like, super old style, like, women take care of the household, they cook, they clean, they take care of the children. Not saying that my dad didn't do shit because he was great, he did shit, but it's like I come from this get married young, have kids type of deal. So I was kind of taught to be independent in a certain way, but, like, taught to be an independent to then serve someone else. But growing up in the United States, I'm a very weird, like, much between that and, like, feminism and being super self-sufficient. And I am to a certain extent where, like, if push comes to shove and I need to be an independent woman, I can be, but I also want to be a stay-at-home mom and, like, love on my kids and, like, love on my husband. So, like, I kind of struggle with that. I am an independent woman until it comes to the time where I need to depend on someone to be able to, like, do what it is best for my kids kind of thing. Does that make sense? I don't know. I love you. Tough skin, tender heart. Yes, I've learned the hard way that you have to have tough skin. High school was, like, a really weird stage for me where I, like, hated everyone and girls were not entirely the nicest to me. And literally people would just, like, make up rumors about me just because I was like, fuck you all. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, tender heart. I love to love. I love people. If I love you, I will love you no matter what. Wow, getting emotional again. This was a bad day to film this. Love you. I miss you. I'm literally basically crying right now. This is what you do to me. Yeah, tough skin, tender heart. Correct assumption. Because you know me. That you are some badass model babe with mad style. So basically my style is Russian spy, basically. And I love that. And model babe, no. I am way too, like, chubby and short for that, but thank you. That you're a strong, independent woman. I love that I keep getting this assumption because I obviously work very hard at that, and just thank you. Thank you. I try. Your assumption is correct. I do my best to be that. Take no shit from guys. That is correct. My last relationship fucked me, so after that I became savage. You take no shit because you're an independent woman. God, I love you people! I have the best little circle of people that surround me, that hype me up, that take interest in what I'm doing and who I try to be, so that's awesome. The assumption is correct. I try to not take shit from anyone. You're short. I am 5'5", so I'm average? You've been hurt pretty gnarly. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, that is correct. Yes. My ex-boyfriend of like 3-4 years cheated on me with groupies. It was lovely. It was great. Never dating a musician ever. You love toast with peanut butter and bananas, pinch of cinnamon. You know, that is a false statement. If I was gonna have a sandwich, it'd be full of meat and cheese. Your stripper name is Cinnamon. If I was a stripper, that would be my name. You ain't the sexy in person. I was right. You even finer. I love you. You're great. Your assumption is, I would hope, correct. I think I'm average, but thank you. Headstrong, confident in where you are in life. Headstrong, yes. Confident where I am in life. To a certain extent, no, because there's just been so many things that have gone wrong in the past 2-3 years. I'm not where I want to be financially. My love life is finally, like, after a really long time, I'm in a happy place with that. But financially, I'm fine. But like job-wise, career-wise, living-wise, not confident in that. I'm working on those things. I think that was all on Instagram, and I know that there were a couple on Facebook, so let's jump on that. Okay, so the next one is well-traveled, educated, and strong-willed. Yes, and yes. I travel a lot. I tried to be as educated as possible. I graduated college in 3 years. And strong-willed, yes. I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull. I am a tough-ass cookie. I assume you spend a lot of time thinking about life, reflecting, trying to find your place, singing. Funny enough, singing, yes, I sing about everything. And yeah, I feel like to be the best person that you can be in the moment of time, you have to be self-reflective, and you have to really find out why you are the way that you are and fix certain things that you don't want to be your characteristics. I assume your sister is hot. She is the hottest. She's the hottest. She's the hot sister, for sure. I assume you will turn into a mystical nature elf queen that will rule over the land with a powerful fist with banging nails and makeup. Correct. You assume right. Your smile lights the room. You wear your heart on your sleeve. I used to wear my heart on my sleeve. Way more than I do now. I learned the hard way that people will take advantage of you and kind of use you. So now I'm very, very cautious about who I actually show attention to and who I open up to. I feel like not everyone deserves to get down deep in all my layers. But yeah, I tried to be the bright little sunshine, but then I hate people and I hate being outside, so I guess I'm this large sunshine in my own room. It's great. Seems safe to assume you like taking pictures of yourself. Yeah. You're kind-hearted, hardworking, and motivated. Yes. Correct. Thank you for noticing. Assume your passion, headstrong, and often introspective regarding your life and place in the world. Yes. Thank you. Your assumption is correct. I assume you'll get mad at me for butting into your business, but it is Valentine's Day and I want to know why you and Kenny Mitchell have not gone out. Two beautiful souls who love to travel. Just saying, love you, Cupid. I'm single, I'm off the market, and Kenny's great, but Kenny's also not my type. So yeah, he's not Italian or Greek. Miss You was another one that was sent to me. And this is kind of the one that I really wanted to touch up on because I feel like a lot of people have this wrong idea of me. This one says, I assume you have money. It's not rude, it's just how I feel, and maybe this can give you some genuine content. I know I'd love to see a blogger be honest about how they have the money to travel so much, because I'm curious as fuck. That is going to be the last assumption, and I just want to start off by saying thank you for actually assuming something that isn't this like fluffed up kind of cake type sweet thing. I travel a lot, yes, but I also work a lot. I've never been rich. My parents have never been rich. I've never been given money. I've had a job since I was 12 years old. I'm good at saving. I've been blessed to stay in my parents' house basically for as long as I want. Like, I've moved out before and then I came back. But I've never been rich. I've never had a ton of money. I just allocate my money accordingly. And even when I didn't live at home, I had a full-time job, and I don't go out. I don't spend money on alcohol. I don't really go out and spend a lot of money on eating out. I don't really shop much. I've been bad about shopping now. But the only thing that I really buy is groceries and makeup. And it's just working hard and saving. Like, I've gone through periods of time where I've worked 2-3 jobs at a time, paid off my own education for college. I worked 3 jobs to be able to not have any loans. And I just save. I really, really save, and I hustle. I pick up a lot of side jobs. I've had full-time jobs and side jobs at the same time. I've worked 60, 80-hour weeks if I know that I am coming up on a trip I want to take. That's kind of the thing that kind of always really bothers me in a way, is that people just assume that I have some kind of sugar daddy, or that the vacations that I go on, like whoever's taking a photo of me is this like rich old man, or like my parents bought these trips or anything like that, because that's never the case. I have never had anyone pay for a trip. And that's the kicker, is because I've had opportunities where the trip could have been all paid, and it was just an uncomfortable situation for me, and I didn't want to put myself in a situation where I knew I would have to do something to be able to have this trip paid for me, and that's just, ew, that is not who I am. So I would rather work 60, 80 hours a week, not see daylight, be Casper the Ghost, like be vitamin D deficient in freaking Florida, but I will pay for all my own trips. And I try to be, in a way, frugal. Like, if I'm going to go away, I'm going to try to find the best deals. I do a lot of research. Yeah, no, not rich. And I just work hard. And I've always been that way. And I have never taken handouts from anyone. This video is going to be so long, but I do want to say thank you to everyone who did send in their assumptions. It warms my heart to know that the content that I'm putting out there kind of is very representative of who I am and who I try to be. So go ahead and smash that like button if you would like for me to do a about me video type of deal. And yeah, thank you so much for submitting your assumptions. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you got a little bit of an insight into my personality and who I am. And yeah, so go ahead. If you're not following me yet on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. This is my handle, and then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!